We've split 6 weight classes. West Virginia with a 1-point lead over Rider. Rider with a very difficult schedule, taking on some of the best in the Big Ten, including number 15 Illinois, and some of the best in the Big 12 as well here against the nationally ranked West Virginia team. And then those Jersey teams as well, Princeton and Rutgers. Not backing away. Rider playing competing a very difficult schedule. As we move on to 174 pounds, Brody Conley for the Mountaineers and Enrique Munguia for the Rider Broncs. Again, the Mountaineers up 11-10. The bonus points by Ty Waters, his tech fall at 157 being the difference at this point. Conley coming out aggressive.
Just a nice job of taking the shot, went to the other side. Still hasn't gotten the takedown yet. Munguia doing a nice job of countering, staying up on his feet. But Conley's also doing a nice job of being patient, taking your time, getting yourself into a good position. You see Munguia trying to really put a lot of weight on that foot and try to get Conley to carry him a lot. And there's the takedown.
Just stayed with it. Conley scores.
You know, going back to our last match, if Sean Taylor starts wrestling the way he wrestled in that third period, then Sean Taylor's going to have a heck of a year. He's got to pick that pace up a little bit. I mean, that third period was a really great job on his part. If he can continue to do that kind of stuff, I think his season, the trajectory of his season changes for him.
And that was something, just getting to talk with Brendan Abden for a little bit after the match. He wasn't very happy with his performance in that match. He said he's not going to become an All-American wrestling like that, but he said just being able to keep his composure and score out of those positions is really what's going to get it done, just staying confident in his stuff.
Conley stayed with this one here.
Oh, he did. He battled that for about 15, 20 seconds, I think, but by the time he ended up with that takedown, and just did a nice job of just, again, staying patient, keeping himself in good position, and eventually getting to the place where he was able to finally take advantage and get the takedown.
And he's moving too, Tony. That's something that you've pointed out a lot this year too, is, you know, some wrestlers who aren't having that much success are getting in on their shots, but then they're not trying to improve. They're not improving off of it.
Yeah, got him in a headlock. This is going to be a problem. He's got a good chance for a fall. There's 1:20 left in the period. Conley trying to roll through.
Munguia trying to finish him off. Plenty of time here.
Well, Conley got a little sleepy when he was trying with that leg and tried to arch him back and pull him through, and Munguia turned into him. There's 1 minute left in the period, a long time. And look, that's hard to breathe when you're in that spot, because he's sitting on your neck pretty much. Now he steps over him. It's actually going to give Conley potentially a chance to get out of this thing. Now he's got him under the chin.
And he's got the grapevines in. Conley's
still turning. Still turning. 30 seconds left. He's been fighting this thing for a full minute.
Down under 30 seconds.
That's pretty close. That's close to a fall right there. Of
course, the Rider bench wanting that whistle. Munguia looks at the official.
10 seconds left. Five.
And he gets 4 near fall points out of it. Conley managed to ride that out. And this is how it all started.
So he's got that leg and he's got a wrap, but see, he gets a little lazy right here, and then he just doesn't allows Munguia to get himself in a good spot, and he fought off of his back for like an hour and a half, but for 1.5 minutes. And that'd take a lot of energy out of him, but man, that's freaking tough.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's tough.
And the Rider bench obviously wanting the whistle for the fall that never came.
Right?
Associate coach Nick Bedleon. That's the one that, you know, head coach is saying when he's the one that's getting animated and he's the one that's willing to throw the brick and get the energy into the team is getting upset about it. A big spark for the Rider bench, but I mean, even Conley being able to fight off that whole period is momentum for West Virginia. So a scramble that, you know, ends up for both ways being positive in a way.
Now, we talk about that in terms of the energy that Conley expended, which he did. But Munguia expends a lot of energy in that situation as well. And he doesn't get the fall, which is probably a little disheartening to some degree. But right now, Conley kind of where he wanted to be now. He's on top, putting that power half. He's got a chance to turn him here, settle it in. But Munguia does a nice job of sliding a little bit, getting a little hip space. He's got that arm pinned on his back at the moment, Conley does.
45 seconds left in the second. Munguia does have the 6-3 lead thanks to the near fall points. Conley spent this entire second period on top.
Conley has this pop arm. He's got the hand on the wrist, and he's trying to just slowly extend that over while he's footballing that head. Just imagine like a running back trying to run the football. He's trying to curl that head in. He loses grip there on the wrist.
There's got to be a warning for stalling.
Munguia keeping
on the
his
bottom,
hips to the mat.
Because he's not doing anything really.
Final 5 seconds.
From getting turned. And I'm shocked there's not a warning for stalling on the bottom somewhere in that.
Time expires.
I don't think riding time is accurate. Right, it's got Conley with 1:27 of riding time, which is not possible because he spent 1.5 minutes on his back. Right, that can't be accurate. So it might be close to 0 or maybe even 30 seconds for Conley, but there's no way that he's got 1:27 of riding time.
So we head to the third, a 3-point lead for Munguia, and Conley's got to get out of here quick and get some offense in the final couple of minutes. Munguia to work from the top. So Conley hung on for dear life there at the end of the first.
He did. Munguia did a nice job right there of kind of turning him over, making Conley. Now he's a little high. Conley's trying to pull him down. Munguia's a bit high here, but he's also got that half. And the shoulder thing is just amazing to me.
There's the reversal.
To do that. So 6'5".
So 2 points on the reversal. He still needs some offense, though, with 1:15 left in this third period.
And there's finally that warning for stalling on the bottom. Conley with that power half now. Trying to get a turn. He gets a turn. I mean, well, right now, I don't know how accurate the riding time is in any shape. So it would be good of him to stay on top. This is where he got himself in a little problem the last time. Munguia trying to roll through because he almost gives up. He gives up one count. There's that half again. Man, he's got that thing tight.
So the reversal and the stall point were tied at 6. And if the ride time is accurate, Conley's got a chance to win this. So if he can stay on top for 30 seconds. There was the reversal that made it 6-5, and then the point after the stall.
He's got him tight here. He's going to end up with a fall. He's going to get up with this fall. What a comeback for Brody Conley.
The reaction of Coach Tim Flynn. He can't believe it. We're all stunned.
What, man, that was tough. That was about the toughest match I've ever seen anybody. You know, he came back and won that match at the end of last year after ripping his knee up at the end with Arizona State. This was tough, man. He was on his back, fought for 1.5 minutes off of his back, didn't give up the fall, and then comes back and gets a fall himself by just dominating on top.
So the Mountaineers push the lead.
Sticking that half and then settles his hip, and Munguia's got no energy left, and there's a fall. I mean, man.
And again, West Virginia's bench going crazy. Coach Tim Flynn enjoyed every bit of that.
I mean, because when you think of it, in that match was a 12-point swing in the sense of team score, right?